Got the 5th box of Ultimate Masters. I wasn't sure if I was going to open this one, but I had it stored away in my closet, and pretty much every time I opened it I could see it, and it was just sitting there taunting me, and I want to open it. So that's what I'm going to do. Before I do though, if you like videos like this, it would be cool if you could subscribe. I would appreciate it. But let's do this. It is open. All 4 of the other boxes that I opened were quite good. The first one was the best though. None of them were able to surpass that. There's my box topper falling out. Got the camera set up kind of differently this time too. Seems like it's pretty good. It gives me a lot more room. That's for you, Dan. Alright, let's do this. I don't think I'm gonna bother looking at the comments. Boon Reflection to start, and Godo. Foil Treasure Mage and Path. That's cool. The foil Path is the best thing in that pack. This guy. Chief, Gear Steel Paladin, it's an okay card. Austere Command is good. And it's so weird. I opened a foil Trinisphere in one of my other boxes, so now I have 2 foil Trinispheres. Austere Command is good though, that's a decent pack. I'm happy I at least got a foil Mythic in my 4th box. I got no foil rares, no foil Mythics. Suck. Let's see, Well of Ideas. Golgotha Forge Master. Foil Everflowing Chalice is kind of cool. Not really worth much right now, but I imagine it will be eventually if it doesn't get reprinted again soon. In foil, anyway. Wound Reflection. 2nd best reflection, I think. Doomed Necromancer. Foil Ancient Stirrings. It's also cool. A few cards I haven't gotten yet, even in rare. Can't even think of them right now, but I was looking over what I've got. Some cards that I haven't opened yet. Obviously there are Mythics I haven't opened. Another Trinisphere. So I've got, I don't know how many Trinispheres now, a bunch. I think I have 5 of them now. I mean, it's not a bad Mythic, it's definitely decent at least. It used to be quite expensive. Still holds a pretty decent amount of value. I see what looks like a Mox Opal. Thoughtseize, great. I was actually thinking of that before opening this box, because it would be cool to get another Thoughtseize. Trolled me. It's not a Mox Opal. I was just thinking that's going to be such a good pack. Anyway, Thoughtseize is a good card. Okay. Vishkal, Master of Ethereum. Not super great so far. Foil Mythic is cool, but still only 1 Mythic. Yeah, there's some good uncommons. Manamorphose, Lightning Greaves. How's that? Awesome uncommons there. Garbage rares there. Foils aren't great either. Vivify is a good uncommon. Maelstrom Nexus, it's kind of a troll mythic. I got a foil rare this time too, that's nice. Let's see. Factory, Time Sieve, Hana. That was a pretty crappy pick. Time Sieve is okay. It's another one that it's not worth a lot, but it's a good card. Kind of goes up and down in value. Some good commons there. Sunforger, definitely playable. Sword of Fire, nice and nice. Quite happy to see that. I haven't opened that yet. Well, I have now, but in my boxes leading up to this, I hadn't opened that. I'll actually probably put that in one of my decks. Right now, in my, I guess my main EDH deck, got Sword of Feast and Famine and Sword of Light and Shadow, but that was because I didn't have a Fire and Ice, but I imagine Fire and Ice is generally just better than Light and Shadow. Oh, I forgot about these lands actually, it's the first one I've opened in this box. I like getting these lands. Kemba, I don't like getting Kemba. Treasure Mage. Awakening Zone, it's a decent rare. Wrath of God, gotten this in every one of my boxes. So now I have 5 of it. At least it's a pretty good card. Got a few packs left. Maybe like 7 or something like that. I don't know how exactly how many. Path, that's nice. Inkwell is not nice. I think this is, like, in my opinion, one of the worst rares in this set. Value-wise, anyway, I guess. Sculpting Steel, not bad. Another one that's not a bulk rare, but it's just not one that's exciting to open. Definitely take it over an Inkwell Leviathan though. Stonehewer. Maze of Ith. I think I have a playset of that now. That was a pretty decent pack. Stonehewer Giant is it's a good card, and it's another one that goes up and down in value. It's not worth a lot right now, but I would expect it to regain some value. Bauble, cool. I didn't get that in 2 of my other boxes, so this is actually only the 3rd one that I've gotten so far. Dualcaster Mage, cancels Judgment. Only 4 Mythics so far. Can do better than that. The most I've gotten is 10 in a box, including the box toppers is 10, but in the box itself, the most I've gotten is 8. But I've seen boxes up to 15 Mythics, which is pretty crazy. Some pretty good uncommons there too. Ad Nauseam, it's a good card. Phyrexian Metamorph, Foil Brainstorm, it's cool. Pile of tokens, super messy there. Sentinel of the Pearl Trident. Don't know what it does. Clone Shell, Masterwork. Ooh, Blade Splicer. This card Used to be a rare. Imagine if it was still a rare. I prefer not to. Some good commons in this pack. Cranial Bleeding looks like one of the filter lands. Haha, Sunken Ruins. That was the one that I was looking for the longest time. Although I ended up just buying one. I bought a foil to put in my deck. So, cool. Another Mythic Avenger. It would kind of suck if it was a foil one. Like, it definitely wouldn't suck because it'd be cool to get a foil one, but just because I bought one already, it would have felt like a bit of a waste. Anyway, I'm happy to get it. Mythics in this box, not great so far. The sword is definitely good, but otherwise, they're on the lower end. Looks like a Scarab God there. Mystic Gate Scarab God, that's a good pack. Scarab God is, I would say, one of the better Mythics. Got 4 packs left. Still haven't hit any of the super big ones though. No Jace, or Mana Crypts, or Force of Will. In this box anyway. Doubling Season, nice, that's awesome. I was thinking of buying one of these because I want it for one of my decks and I hadn't opened it yet. So now I have one. Whoa, that's a good pack. Doubling Season Cyclonic Rift. See if there can be a sweet foil in it too. Oh. Definitely happy with that pack though. Focus. Seven Mythics now? It's doing alright. Still hope for at least one more. Kalia, cool. It's a Mythic. It's not one of the higher end ones, but it's a decent one. Brutoclad. Foiler's a land. So up to 8 Mythics now. This is the second last pack. Valor, Welding Jar, Savageborn Hydra. Forget what set that was originally in. It's terrible. Yeah, foil cord, that's cool. As I said before, I think this is the worst rare in the set. Because it's a bulk rare that's currently in standard. I remember when that was spoiled, people were saying it's going to be so amazing. And it's a 1/1 double strike vigilance trample for 2 mana. But I always thought that it's not that good. It's a 1/1 for 2 that doesn't do anything when it comes into play. If it had haste, then we'd be talking. So if you can give it haste, maybe. But it's just not quite good enough. Duplicate, Gleaming Barrier. Okay, so without the box topper, it's a decent box. Got a couple of big mythics here. Foil mythic. Let's go for the box topper though. Open it nice and carefully. I'm feeling like one of these is going to be a Thoughtseize, and the other is an Urza land. Sneak attack. Well, it's a mythic. And Blood Moon. There's a couple of red box toppers. That's cool. They're not super expensive ones, but they're not troll ones. No Meddling Mage, Phyrexian Metamorph. I'm glad that it's not a Goblin Guide. I was actually kind of hoping to get the Goblin Guide before, just because I like it, but I opened 2 of them already, so that's enough of them for me. I'm gonna sort these out a little bit. Be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. Got it all laid out here. I haven't added up the value of this, but I feel like this is a pretty good box. I think it's definitely not my best, but I think it's better than probably the last one that I opened. I'm guessing the value will be somewhere around 4 or 450-ish. So there's, 3, 6, 8 normal mythics, 1 box topper. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 normal ones. And 1 box topper mythic, so 9 mythics total. Did get a foil Mythic Trinisphere, my second foil Trinisphere. These are probably the 2 best cards, Sword of Fire and Ice and Doubling Season. The Mythics, I think, are pretty decent here. I got the 1 Troll Mythic and Maelstrom Nexus, but otherwise they're all pretty good. Foil rares, I got 2 foil rares. Bloodspore guy and Court of Calling. Neither are super good. Court's pretty decent at least. The box toppers, Sneak Attack and Blood Moon. They kind of, on my playmat, they almost like disappear here because they're the same kind of color scheme. I lost them for a second there. Anyway, the box toppers, they're pretty decent. I just picked out some of the better rares here. Cyclonic Rift, I think still the best rare in the set. Either this or Stoneforge, I don't remember. Thoughtseize is nice to get. Maze of Ith is cool. It's my 4th one now. Got 3 of the filter lands. I'm glad that none of them are Graven Cairns. All 3 of these I think are pretty good ones. These are probably the 2 best actually. Some more decent rares here. For the uncommons, I think this is the first time I actually got literally 1 of every good uncommon. In all my previous boxes I had been missing at least 1, but I'm pretty sure this is all of them right here. So that's pretty cool. And then in the foils, not great. I mean, I got a foil Path, but otherwise some commons here. But, I mean, it's okay. Got lots of other good cards. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this box too. This was my last one, so I guess that's probably it for Double Masters for me. But whatever the next product is, maybe I'll do some of that too. Zendikar or Commander Legends or something. Anyway, if you're still watching, thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe and like, that would be cool. I'll talk to you later.